Welcome football fans, to a fascinating exploration of the beautiful game intertwined with the darker side of human nature. Today, we delve into the intriguing realm of the 7 deadly sins as embodied by 7 remarkable footballers. Our journey begins with lust, an all-consuming desire that can lead even the most talented athletes astray. Let's kick off this captivating exploration with a closer look at how lust has impacted one of football's most iconic figures. In the realm of football, lust manifests as an insatiable hunger for desires beyond the pitch. Our first subject, Neymar, embodies this sin with tragic allure. Neymar, once heralded as a prodigy destined for greatness, saw his promising career tarnished by the temptations of lust. Neymar burst onto the scene like a comet streaking across the night sky. At just 17, he donned the jersey of Santos FC, leaving defenders in awe and fans chanting his name. His prodigious talent promised a future etched in gold. But destiny had other plans. Enter Carolina Dantas, a name that would echo through Neymar's life. They met through a mutual friend, and sparks flew like fireworks on New Year's Eve. Carolina was 17, Neymar just a kid. Their connection was electric, a whirlwind romance that left them breathless. But love is fickle, and Neymar's eyes wandered. Other girls caught his attention, and Carolina's heart shattered. Then came the bombshell: Carolina was pregnant. At 18, Neymar became a father to Davi Luca. Parenthood collided with fame, and lust began its insidious dance. Next on our lustful journey was Bruna Marquezine, a Brazilian telenovela star. Their love story unfolded at the Rio Carnival, a tale of passion and paparazzi. Neymar, now a Barcelona sensation, and Bruna, a rising actress, were the darlings of their domains. But distance gnawed at their love, and infidelity crept in. Larissa Oliveira, Lara Machado, Talia Ayala, the names whispered in Neymar's shadow. Rumors swirled, hearts broke, and Bruna finally called it quits after 5 tumultuous years. Yet Neymar's lustful escapades knew no bound. In 2019, Najla Trindade entered Neymar's life, a Brazilian model with secrets. Instagram DMs led to WhatsApp exchanges, and soon, she was in Paris, ensnaring him in her web. Their hotel encounter turned sour, accusations flew, and Neymar's career teetered on the edge. Najla recorded their interaction, but the video held no damning evidence. The scandal unraveled, revealing Najla's debts and eviction woes. Neymar's name was cleared, but Nike severed ties, and Puma welcomed him into their fold. And so, Neymar, once destined for the stars, found himself in Saudi Arabia, donning the Al Hilal jersey at 31. A cautionary tale, a fallen star who danced too close to the flames of lust. Remember, dear viewers, talent alone cannot shield us from our own desires. Neymar's tale serves as a stark reminder: lust can be our undoing, even on the grandest stage. In the world of football, there's a player whose story is a perfect illustration of the sin of sloth. Sloth, often synonymous with laziness, is characterized by an aversion to exertion or effort. The player who embodies this trait like no other is none other than Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard, a name that once echoed in the football arenas with admiration and awe. His dazzling dribbling, imaginative flair, and technical wizardry had him teetering on the edge of football greatness. During his golden years at Chelsea, he was often seen as the successor to the legendary Messi and Ronaldo. Hazard's football journey took a significant leap in 2012 when he swapped Lille for Chelsea. He quickly established himself as a gem of the Premier League. With his enchanting footwork, creative playmaking, and ability to turn the tide of a game, Hazard led Chelsea to 2 Premier League titles, 2 Europa League victories, and an FA Cup win. His electrifying performances on the pitch won the hearts of fans and cemented his place as a key player for the club. However, beneath the glittering surface of his brilliance, a troubling flaw lurked: a lackadaisical work ethic and a reliance on his innate talent. Despite his casual approach to training and physical conditioning, Hazard's natural talent often tipped the scales in favor of his team. His extraordinary performances on the pitch often masked his lack of dedication off it. Former teammate Moby once shared anecdotes of Hazard skipping training sessions, only to steal the show on match days, effortlessly outperforming his peers.
And there is no place for you to be like, okay, I don't want to train today, I don't want to. The only player I saw that did that and got away with it was Eden Hazard.
What, he just never really trained?
Oh, he never trained. The worst. The most laziest football I've ever seen in my life.
But then he would produce it.
But then, come the weekend, he produces it. He wins the man of the match.
After a stellar performance in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, where he led Belgium to a third-place finish, Hazard made a dream move to Real Madrid in 2019. However, it was here that Hazard's slothful tendencies finally caught up with him. Reports surfaced of him arriving overweight for his first preseason with Real Madrid, struggling with fitness amidst the intense competition at the club. A series of injuries plagued Hazard, sidelining him from the team. As emerging talents like Vinicius Jr. seized their opportunities, Hazard found himself warming the bench. During his 4-year stint at Real Madrid, Hazard was sidelined by injuries a staggering 18 times, making just 76 appearances and scoring a mere 7 goals. Despite winning 8 trophies with the club, his impact was minimal. In the summer of 2023, Real Madrid and Eden Hazard mutually agreed to terminate his contract due to his underwhelming performance. Unable to find a new club during the transfer window, Hazard announced his retirement from professional football at the young age of 32. While Hazard had a commendable career, he fell short of reaching his true potential. In the world of football, there are stars, and then there's Ronaldo. Not Cristiano Ronaldo, mind you, though he's a legend in his own right, but the original Ronaldo, Ronaldo Nazario, affectionately known as R9 or Ronaldo the Phenomenon. Picture this, a young Brazilian prodigy, barely out of his teens, tearing up the pitch with a ball glued to his feet. His dribbling was like a mesmerizing dance, and defenders? Well, they were left chasing shadows. Goals flowed from him like water from a fountain, and the world watched in awe. But there was a twist, a dark side to this football fairy tale. You see, R9 had an appetite not just for goals but also for indulgence. Gluttony, they called it. And it threatened to devour his legacy. Barcelona, 1996. The Camp Nou buzzed with anticipation as Ronaldo stepped onto the hallowed turf. His debut season was nothing short of magic, 35 goals in 36 matches. Yes, you read that right. Barcelona had unearthed a gem, and the world took notice. He danced past defenders, leaving them bewildered. His finishing? Clinical. The European Cup and Copa del Rey were theirs, and R9 was crowned FIFA's Best Player of the Year. But behind the scenes, temptation lurked. Junk food and late-night feasts whispered sweet nothings in his ear. Inter Milan beckoned with a record fee. Ronaldo answered the call, but there was a catch. He arrived carrying extra baggage, literally. At 21, he was overweight, yet he defied physics. 34 goals in 47 games, proof that talent could outweigh gravity. The Ballon d'Or adorned his shelf, but the scales tipped ominously. Gluttony gnawed at his heels, and injuries followed. A ruptured knee tendon in '99 sidelined him for 2 years. The world held its breath. Real Madrid, 2002. Ronaldo joined the Galacticos alongside Zidane, Beckham, and Roberto Carlos. But his fitness wavered. He dazzled in glimpses, 83 goals in 127 appearances, but the feast of potential remained half-served. Weight gain clung to him like a shadow. AC Milan offered a brief respite, but the scales tilted further. Then, in 2009, Corinthians welcomed him back to Brazil. At 33, he wore the jersey, but it hung loosely. The once phenomenal dancer now stumbled, burdened by excess. Retirement came in 2011, but gluttony didn't retire with him. His weight ballooned past 100 kilos. The world wondered, what if? What if discipline had matched talent? What if he'd resisted the siren call of indulgence? Ronaldo's legacy remains a feast of contradictions. A reminder that even the greatest talents can be devoured by their own appetites. So, next time you watch a football match, remember R9, the phenomenon who danced with destiny, indulged in excess, and left us wondering what might have been. Roy Keane, a name that reverberates through the annals of Manchester United history. His playing style was like a tempest, fierce and unyielding. When Keane stepped onto the pitch, it wasn't just about winning, it was about leaving a mark, a scar on the opponent's soul. Picture this, Manchester United in the late 90s, a team that oozed talent and charisma. And at the heart of it all stood Roy Keane. His nickname? The Red Mist. Why? Because when he played, anger flowed through his veins like a raging river. He'd rather collapse from exhaustion than taste defeat. In the 1999 Champions League semi-final against Juventus, Keane put on a display that left everyone in awe. Sir Alex Ferguson, the legendary manager, summed it up perfectly. It was the most emphatic display of selflessness I have seen on a football field. Keane pounded over every blade of grass, competing as if losing would be a fate worse than death. His teammates drew inspiration from him. They felt honored to share the field with such a warrior. But Keane wasn't just about heroics on the pitch. His feud with Arsenal's Patrick Vieira was the stuff of legends. Imagine two titans clashing, sparks flying in the Highbury Tunnel. Keane, defending his teammate Gary Neville, stared down Vieira, who stood at a towering 6 feet 4 inches. "Come and have a go at me," Vieira taunted. Keane's response? "Let's have a go at some of the other players." No one messed with Keane's teammates. And then there's Alfie Holland, the unfortunate victim of Keane's wrath. In the 2001 Manchester Derby, Keane deliberately stamped on Holland's knee. Why? Revenge. 4 years earlier, Alfie had accused Keane of faking an injury during a clash. Little did Alfie know that Keane had torn his anterior cruciate ligament in that very incident. Keane bided his time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike back. Alfie retired prematurely at 30, haunted by the consequences of Keane's tackle. The aftermath? A 3-match ban and a hefty fine. Keane's autobiography spilled the truth. "I had waited long enough. I hit him hard. Take that, you. And don't ever stand over me sneering about fake injuries. No remorse, no regrets. An eye for an eye." Keane's rage fueled his success. He wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature. Manchester United fans adored him, the embodiment of their unwavering spirit. So next time you hear the word wrath, think of Roy Keane, the man who'd rather burn out than fade away. And remember, interrupt his tea at your own peril. Enter the realm of pride, where arrogance reigns supreme on the football pitch. Our next spotlight falls on a towering figure who epitomizes the sin of pride, none other than Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Picture this, a football colossus striding across the field, exuding an aura of invincibility. That's Zlatan. With a career etched in the annals of footballing history, Zlatan Ibrahimovic stands tall as a legend in his own right. From smashing records with the Swedish national team to conquering Europe's most storied clubs, Zlatan's journey is a testament to his unparalleled talent and unyielding determination. But beneath the surface lies a trait that sets him apart, his unapologetic pride. It's not just confidence, it's a swagger that says, "I am the best, and I know it." Zlatan's towering ego often steals the spotlight, overshadowing the achievements of his peers and drawing both admiration and ire from fans worldwide. His self-proclamation as a god and acrobatic style of play became part of his legend.
He's not on the wall.
You know why? Because they still don't know how God is looking.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic's transition from Manchester United to the MLS side LA Galaxy in 2018 sent shockwaves through the media landscape in the US. It was a monumental moment, with Ibrahimovic joining a select few high-profile European players in the league since Kaká's arrival in 2014. His debut for LA Galaxy was the stuff of legends. Coming on as a substitute in the 71st minute, Ibrahimovic didn't just change the game, he flipped the script entirely. With 2 breathtaking goals, he single-handedly rescued his team from the brink of defeat against local rivals LAFC, leaving fans and pundits alike in awe of his extraordinary talent. Initially positioned as the MLS's newest sensation, Zlatan Ibrahimovic found his spotlight dimming as LAFC striker Carlos Vela stole the thunder. Vela's standout season put him on the brink of breaking the record for most goals scored in a single MLS season, a milestone he achieved with an astounding 33 goals. The media's focus shifted sharply towards Vela's remarkable performance, momentarily casting a shadow over Zlatan and humbling his larger-than-life persona. When questioned about Vela in an interview, Zlatan didn't miss a beat in seizing the opportunity to deflate Vela's growing stature.
You said right now you're the best player in Major League Soccer. There's another player in Los Angeles, Carlos Vela. In this moment, he's got 19 goals, 12 assists, and his team is leading Major League Soccer. Do you still consider yourself the best player in Major League Soccer?
By far. Because if he's in his prime, how old is he?
Carlos Vela's 29.
29. He's playing in MLS and he's in his prime. When I was 29, where was I?
Yeah, you were in Europe.
Big difference.
Zlatan's prideful demeanor ultimately cost him the opportunity to lift the UEFA Champions League trophy, a coveted prize that eluded him throughout his illustrious career. When Zlatan joined Barcelona in 2009 under the helm of manager Pep Guardiola, tensions brewed from the outset. Guardiola, renowned for his aversion to strong personalities in the locker room, had already offloaded senior players like Ronaldinho, Deco, and Eto'o in the previous season. With Guardiola's preference for Lionel Messi in the false 9 role, Zlatan found himself relegated to the bench. Unwilling to accept his diminished role, Zlatan openly defied Guardiola's authority. In a bold act of rebellion, he parked his Ferrari conspicuously in front of Guardiola's office, further exacerbating their already strained relationship.
I said to him, listen, I'm not doing good. I think with the situation with Messi, I need my space to do my thing. Next game, I know I'm on the bench. Second game, bench. Third game, bench. And the fourth game, I bring my Ferrari. And I bring the Enzo Ferrari. And I knew it will create another situation. So I parked the car in front of his office. So you with me, I with you. You want to play with fire, I will bring you fire, but I will burn you.
The strained relationship between Zlatan and Guardiola reached its breaking point when, just 2 years into his 5-year contract in 2011, Zlatan was loaned to AC Milan. Meanwhile, under Guardiola's tenure, Barcelona achieved unprecedented success, clinching an impressive 14 titles in 4 years, including 2 coveted Champions League trophies, marking the pinnacle of the club's illustrious history. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's unyielding pride has become an integral part of his footballing persona, carving out a unique brand for him in the sport. His famous quote,
Zlatan comes to your house, you're the guest,
has become emblematic of his self-assured demeanor. While some fans may find his arrogance entertaining, others admire him for his unwavering confidence. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying that Zlatan's larger-than-life personality has played a pivotal role in catapulting him to footballing stardom. In the realm of football, where egos often clash and ambition runs high, Zlatan Ibrahimovic isn't the only one who's amassed fortune and fame through an insatiable craving for the spotlight. Enter our next player, someone whose hunger for success knows no bounds, Cristiano Ronaldo, representing the sin of greed. Greed, defined as an intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth or power, finds its embodiment in Cristiano Ronaldo. Renowned as one of the greatest footballers in history, Ronaldo's meteoric rise to the zenith of the sport is not solely attributed to his exceptional talent and hard work. It's his relentless pursuit of personal glory, often at the expense of team dynamics, that sets him apart. When Cristiano Ronaldo strutted onto the Old Trafford stage in the summer of 2003, he brought with him a flair that dazzled the crowds. His lightning-quick dribbles and audacious moves captured the spotlight, earning him both admiration and criticism. While fans reveled in his on-field theatrics, his antics often left his teammates, notably United star striker at the time, Ruud van Nistelrooy, feeling sidelined. Ronaldo's penchant for flashy play sometimes overshadowed Van Nistelrooy's strategic positioning, denying him the chance to capitalize on prime scoring opportunities. Frustration simmered beneath the surface until it reached a boiling point, culminating in a heated exchange during training. Van Nistelrooy, unable to contain his annoyance, famously dubbed Ronaldo a circus clown, laying bare the tension between individual brilliance and team cohesion. As Ronaldo's career advanced, his hunger for the limelight only grew stronger. At Real Madrid, he orchestrated every moment to ensure he remained the center of attention. From being the last to emerge from the tunnel to stepping up for those game-changing penalties, Ronaldo crafted his image as the ultimate showman. One unforgettable display of this was during the 2016 Champions League final clash against local rivals Atletico Madrid. Despite Sergio Ramos's early goal giving Madrid the lead and his own defensive prowess keeping Atletico at bay, Ronaldo seized the spotlight by demanding to take the final penalty. With nerves of steel, he clinched victory with his spot kick, instantly becoming the hero of the hour and securing his 4th Ballon d'Or in 2016. Ronaldo's return to Manchester United highlighted his ongoing battle to share the limelight. In the season preceding his arrival, the team soared with their highest ever goal tally, 73 goals in the Premier League and a staggering 121 across all competitions. Players like Marcus Rashford, with 21 goals, Edinson Cavani, scoring 17, and Mason Greenwood, netting 12, were instrumental in this success. Following Ronaldo's arrival in the summer of 2021, Manchester United witnessed a downturn in their goal-scoring prowess the subsequent season, tallying only 57 goals in the Premier League. Marcus Rashford notably struggled, finding the net just 5 times across all competitions, while Cavani managed a mere 2 goals in 20 appearances. Despite the team's overall performance, Ronaldo stood out as United's top scorer, bagging an impressive 24 goals across all competitions. However, Manchester United's Premier League finish of 6th reflected their challenges throughout the season. In the following season, chaos erupted as Manchester United's newly appointed manager, Erik ten Hag, made the daring decision to bench the then 36-year-old Ronaldo in crucial matches. tensions reached a boiling point when Ronaldo gave a controversial interview to Piers Morgan, expressing his lack of respect for the manager.
You don't put me against Manchester City because of respect of your career, and you want to put me 3 minutes against Tottenham.
Well, that's the thing, so they're disrespecting you think?
Exactly. This is why I say I don't have respect for him, because he don't show me respect for me.
Following the interview, his contract was terminated, leading to his subsequent move to Saudi League side Al Nassr. Envy, the green-eyed monster that gnaws at the heart, coveting the blessings and achievements of others. One footballer who openly admitted to feeling this jealousy is Wayne Rooney. In 2004, Rooney made a monumental leap from Everton to Manchester United, coincidentally joining just a year after Cristiano Ronaldo's arrival. While Ronaldo was still finding his footing at United, contributing only 15 goals in his initial 2 seasons, Rooney hit the ground running, delivering 17 goals and 5 assists in his debut season alone. Such stellar performance earned him the prestigious Golden Boy Award. During Rooney's initial 3 seasons at United, he surpassed Ronaldo's performance, emerging as the apparent next big star. At just 19 years old, both Rooney and Ronaldo formed a close bond, signaling United's promising future. However, their camaraderie faced a severe blow during the 2006 World Cup when Ronaldo's actions led to Rooney's expulsion in the quarterfinals, followed by Ronaldo scoring the decisive penalty that dashed England's hopes in the tournament. This incident sparked rumors of irreparable damage to their friendship, raising doubts about any possibility of reconciliation. Though Rooney harbored a lasting resentment toward Ronaldo, they managed to reach a ceasefire for the sake of the club's success. Rooney understood that the best revenge against Ronaldo was to achieve even greater success himself. In the subsequent season, both players played pivotal roles in Manchester United's Premier League triumph, each scoring an impressive 23 goals. This season marked a significant turning point in Ronaldo's career, as he clinched both the Premier League Young Player and Player of the Season awards. The following season, Ronaldo's star continued to rise as he netted a remarkable 44 goals in 46 games, leading United to Champions League glory and another Premier League title. Subsequently, he earned his first Ballon d'Or in 2008. In the summer of 2009, Ronaldo made waves with his then-record transfer of £80 million to Real Madrid. Meanwhile, Rooney remained at United, solidifying his status as the club's main man. Over his tenure, Rooney showcased his prowess, amassing an impressive 559 appearances and clinching United's all-time top scorer title with 253 goals. He played a pivotal role in securing 3 additional Premier League titles and an FA Cup for United. One of Rooney's unforgettable moments in a United jersey occurred during the 2011 Manchester Derby when he stunned spectators with an incredible bicycle kick goal against rivals Manchester City. Despite Rooney's illustrious career, when juxtaposed with Ronaldo's extraordinary achievements, Rooney's accomplishments may seem overshadowed, especially considering their initial career trajectories. An eye-opening example of this is that since Ronaldo hit the age of 30, he's netted more goals than Rooney did throughout his entire career. While Ronaldo continued to dazzle on the field, Rooney bid farewell to the game in 2021. Understanding that the only way to counter Ronaldo's dominance, much like many Ronaldo detractors, was through criticism, Rooney didn't hold back. In 2022, amid Ronaldo's dispute with United's manager, Erik ten Hag, over playing time, Rooney subtly hinted at Ronaldo's age and perhaps a touch of delusion.
I think if you look into the future of the club, you have to go with younger, hungry players to lift Manchester United over these next 2 or 3 years. And obviously Cristiano is getting on a bit. He certainly obviously isn't the player he was when he was in his 20s.
Ronaldo clapped back at Rooney during his interview with Piers Morgan, emphasizing they were never friends and suggesting Rooney had always been envious of him.
I don't know why he criticized me so bad, or...
Is it jealousy as well, perhaps?
Probably, because he finished his career with 30s, so I'm still playing high level. I'm not gonna say that I'm looking better than him, which is true, but...
Are they still friends of yours, or...?
They are not my friends.
Rooney, though, responded with refreshing candor to Ronaldo's statement, owning up to his jealousy of Ronaldo's towering career achievements.
I'd probably say that there's probably not a football player in the planet who isn't jealous of Cristiano.
In the end, Wayne Rooney can look back on a successful career to be proud of, and now he has the opportunity to achieve even more as a manager. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for my upcoming content. Thank you for staying with me. Stay blessed.